This is everything I do to stay cool during the summer while living in a van. And life in the summer is not for the weak, and my number one tip for staying cool during the summer is to find shade. Find trees, find a parking ramp, whatever you can to find shade will help so much. Number two for me, which I'm kind of lazy about, but is putting up all of my window covers. So I made these window covers. They're all like Reflectix, and I have one for every single window. It kind of takes a while to put up, but I store them like underneath my bed, and then I'll grab them when it's really hot and the sun's shining in my windows, and that helps tremendously. Third, since I do not have a roof fan, I have this tiny little fan from Walmart, and honestly this keeps me fairly cool. I definitely run it at night. And if it starts to get just a little bit too unbearable, I will turn on my AC, although it's not fully working right now. It's hot and cold. I don't know what's going on with it, but if I need to, I'll run that and sit in my van for a while. And lastly, I always sleep at night with minimal clothing, and then I don't use my big like fluffy blankets or my comforter. I just use my bed sheet, and that really helps a lot. And then I have my fan sitting right there to cool me off.
Hello from the road. I'm somewhere in New Mexico on my way to Arizona, headed towards Oregon. But I'm going along a lot of these old traditional routes that I used to go on when I was younger, and I was doing it in a refurbished trailer. No, not trying to say that that's the way to go or anything. That's what I can afford. Today's van life culture and more people choosing to have that freedom and not being tied down to a high mortgage, I figured I'd see more of that out here, and I'm not. So I've run across a couple people that have rigs that are anywhere from $270,000.
My name is Lillian. I live full-time in this van, and recently I've been getting a lot of questions as to why. So let's talk about it. After I graduated college, I moved back to my hometown and was living with my best friends. I had a blast, but I always knew I wanted to experience life out west. The problem was rent in these places I dreamed of living was insanely expensive, so I came up with a solution. In July, I flew to Arizona and bought a van that I had never seen in person before and then hit the road full-time. This journey has definitely come with some challenges, but it has truly been the most incredible and rewarding thing I have ever done. In life, we don't get control over how many days are in our lives, but we do get to control how much life is in our days. And living in this van has given me the chance to feel truly alive every single day. Excited to see where this takes me, and I'm so happy to have all of you guys along for the ride. Thanks for watching.
They sure do know how to make van life look interesting, don't they? They make you want to go out on an adventure, don't they? This got me with the travel bug. I want to get out and hit the road right now. I want to see the world. Stand in one place ain't it. Van life, that's where it's at. For real though, van life not that bad, is it?
All right, this is it. I mean, I can't hide it much longer. So here we are. I'm in a new situation again. So this is it, okay? We're about to be doing van life. This is going to be van life. So if you're interested in that kind of content, you can follow me, follow along on my journey. I'm going to post some longer form videos on YouTube, and I'll probably post this on YouTube as well, but I don't know. This is it. I fucking did it. I can't believe I fucking did it, but here we are. There's no going back now. So yeah, it's been a crazy last 2 weeks dealing with Camper World, and I'm going to get into that on a longer YouTube video because I can't even tell you the bullshit I had to go through with Camper World. But I just feel like I can't make my other content like my regular content I normally make because I've been hiding this. I've been trying to hide this, and it's like I can't fucking hide it any longer. Like, I fucking did it. This is it. This is the one. I do love the van, but the bullshit I had to go through with Camper World and the way I got ripped off is disgusting. Okay? It's just disgusting. So this wasn't the plan. This was not the plan, but now here we are, and there's no going back now. So this is it. We're doing fucking van life, y'all. We're doing fucking van life. It's happening. There's no going back. I'll do a tour here in another video, but this is it. Like, I just wanted to share with you because you're going to see me making content in the van, and I can't hide it now. So this is where we are. So yeah, it's been a crazy ass whirlwind and a whole fucking thing, and I have to still get moved out of my apartment. So there's a lot to do, and maybe I've lost my mind. I don't know. I probably have. I probably just need locked up in a mental institution at this point, but hey, we're here. I mean, we're single again at 37. This wasn't the plan either. This isn't how I planned my life to go. So it's like, what the fuck? There's what is left to lose at this point? What do I have to lose now? You know, it's just me and my puppies, right? They're my little sidekicks. So this is it. We're doing it. We're really fucking doing it. I can't believe it. So here we are. Okay. I'm going to share my journey. I love you guys. Thank you if you already follow me. I love you the most. Just kidding. But I do. You guys are the real OGs. Okay. So I love you. I'll make more videos. I'm going to make a long YouTube about the whole fucking situation with Camper World, and never go to Camper World. That's my suggestion. Okay. All right. I love you. Bye.
I know somebody, their grandparents, right? My homeboy. His grandparents actually sold their house so that they can live van life. Well, not van life really. It's RV life. But it's the same thing. They're living on the road now. They were able to get into real estate. They passed down some houses to their grandkids. Things like that. But now they want to see the world. They want to travel. I don't blame them. Adventure is exciting. Hitting the road, never get old.
What's up, explorers? My name is James, and my channel is all about van life and exploring the outdoors. Today, I decided to give you just the tiniest little peek of what goes into making these videos. A kind of behind the scenes, I guess you could say, for this first little section, and then it's on to the vlog. No matter how easy it looks, it's definitely not easy, and oftentimes you have to walk double miles. And sometimes you gotta risk your expensive camera gear. I've been meaning to fix that issue for a while. You can clearly tell that I'm in my for a while stage of life, but we're slowly and surely getting it together. The many miles that
I could sit and watch van life videos all day. Type it in on Instagram. I guess me, I'm a nerd. I'm a geek. I like seeing them build out their projects. I like seeing the progress that's been made. I like all of that. Thought about doing van life before. Would I do it? Yes. If that's the only way you can get out, take it.
Just because I'm transitioning does not mean that my life has to be unstable. My name is Samaya. I'm a van lifer, and this is my van Charlie. And when I first moved into Charlie full time, and this became my majority living space, it was not to be cutesy and demure. Like, it was out of necessity, mostly out of the need for stability and still like a comfortable way of living as a mother. I gave up my permanent home to invest into my business, and then that didn't go well because I already lived in the tiny home. I had to sell everything. This is as much as I keep with me at all times. And I know that tiny home living or minimalistic living is not for everyone, not trying to force it on you. But if you're in a season of transition, this should be something that you're thinking about. We still don't know what's going on with climate change, which means that, like, in the past few years, the weather that we've been getting is not the normal. Even when it comes to rebuilding, a lot of people aren't sure they want to return to the exact same spot. Like, that's a lot of trauma. We're moving into a new time. And so some of the decisions that we have invested our life savings in don't fit a life that we're living anymore. Even though I started living in the van kicking and screaming, in light of recent events, it has been a few times that I've been like, yo, I'm so glad that, like, I was living in the van during X, Y, and Z. Being able to just drive somewhere else was an option. When it came to the snow, I could easily get stuck because of the weight of this thing. I'm able to drive away somewhere else. It's just so difficult to start over. And a lot of people think starting over means re-getting all of their things. There is an opportunity here for more freedom, for you to be able to move around until you figure out where you want to put down new roots, and also maintain the stability and the abundance feeling of the life that you had already created. And there is nothing that can compare to what you have lost. But I do want to help you understand that there are RVs, there are van, like, this is a van, like them Amazon vans that y'all see driving around. This is like one of those. There are tiny buses. There are so many different alternative ways of living. I just truly hope that you guys take a moment to look into it. And I'm going to do my part and share more insights about how I live, because I'm not gonna lie to you, it's not peaches and cream every day. Everybody van don't look like this. It takes some energy and effort, but the thing is that when the power goes out, when a storm hits somewhere that I'm traveling through or I'm laying my head at, I don't know a difference because I already gather my own water. I already use solar electricity on the top to power the electricity for the van. And yes, it's a small area, but you can't tell me that it's not homey in here. Okay. So if you're trying to figure out what to do next, please consider an alternative form of living, maybe a tiny house or a school bus conversion, because at this point, and as we figure out what that looks like, I just want to shed light on another way of living that might possibly work for you. I am a mother. I'm 32 years old. I own my own business. I'm looking for a job. I have a son who goes to school regularly, and I've been able to maintain my way of living because I downsized. I super downsized to the point that as I go through these transitions, my life doesn't have to feel the effects of that. Just because I'm transitioning does not mean that my life has to be unstable. And I could go on and on about how this has changed my life, but I just wanted to share that with you guys because some of you guys are going to have to look into what it looks like to transition, and I just can't not tell you to consider this. So
Some people's vans are better than others' houses. I'm not gonna lie to you. They got a house on wheels. They could live anywhere. So if a doomsday event hit, they can be up out of there. That's kind of nice. If you can live on the road, you living a good life. Listen, family, let me know what y'all think about this one. Have you ever thought about doing van life? Would you ever do van life if given the opportunity? Or do you think, nah, it's not for you? You rather stay in an apartment, you rather stay in your house that you got right now. I appreciate you for watching, and if you made it to the end, peace. I'm gonna catch you on the next one. To my Hebrew family, shalom.